Oh yes, nothing like just a great, beautiful, bright, sunny morning just for the enemy to come and ruin it. It's like they always do, but they'll never take away the joy. They'll never take away the true sunlight, S-O-N, because we go off of not the bread of this physical world, not the water of this physical world, not anything off of this physical world. We go off of the sun and the spiritual, but it's just funny. It's just usual. We see them just dumping poison, aluminum, barium, everything that causes the Alzheimer's diseases, cancer, everything. They're just poisoning us, keeping us sedated. And here it is right here, these big old chemtrails. They're definitely not contrails. Show perfectly exactly what happens and why we can never have any more blue skies. It's almost impossible. They have to make it hazy because this is what it's supposed to look like, and it's not even noon where I'm at right now. But by the time it does get noon, it's gonna be like this over here, where there is no more blue sky. It's all hazy, it's all gray. It's because this is what they're doing to the skies. They're clouding it, they're blocking the actual sunlight. So not only are we getting poisoned, are we getting these diseases, staying sedated, but they're blocking the actual sunlight from us too. This is why we can never have sunny days anymore. Yeah, I didn't even notice. Here's this one right here, going right as we're making the video. Right over the house. And this is how they do it. It's like cropping. It's like farming. You do it in lines and rows, and I don't know, in the video you can kind of see, you can see the chemical trails coming right off. The wind will just take it, but that's how they line it up. Boom, 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 and then they come this way, and then they come this way, and it's like that 4 squares, like just farming, cropping it, and the wind will just take it everywhere. People don't ask any questions. They don't bat eyes anymore. They just accept the lies, don't do their research. As you can see now, it's still, you can see some blue over here. You can barely see it over here, but this is what it's gonna look like. It's just all completely gray. It just looks like you know, this is why it doesn't add up, and it hasn't been adding up for a while, because it's like super hot, super humid. You know the sun's there, but it's yet the sky's gray as if it were a rainy day. And it's only gray because they're blocking the sun with these chemical trails. Notice how this big chemtrail is bending and forming towards the sun. Notice how it's breaking off and going towards the sun and nothing over this way. It's because they've designed it and made it to where it blocks out the sun. And this is why you see from here all the way over, it's just the blockage of the sun. See what they've done? They perfectly crossed it over itself, but you see how it's going over the sun, and they've designed it to push it this way. But this is what they do. It's a win-win on their part, but it's also a loss because God's gonna have the final word. God sees everything, he knows everything. He's allowing it to happen. None of this will have any effect because we have the Holy Spirit. But it's just, you see their plan, you see the design. Not only are we getting chemicals dumped on us and poison, but they also block out the natural vitamins. Look at the wind, guys. There's no wind. And you can say, oh yeah, the wind up in the atmosphere is different, but it goes all over, it goes different directions. But you see that there's no wind here. And these chemtrails are right here in our sky, but I just wanted to show you, you can see, you can't blame this on wind. You can see it just breaking off and going towards the sun and nothing over this way. And compare the Compare the trees to see that there's no wind. They've designed everything to go towards the sun.